Well, hello everyone, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you again as usual, and I hope that I find you all very well and you've all had a brilliant week and having a good day so far. And thank you ever so much for popping back just to check out what I got for the family food shop for the week ahead. If you're not normally here and you're new, my name's Cheryl and this is What's for Tea, and this is just a look at what I did get for the family food shop, like I said, for the week ahead. We're a family of 4 and sometimes it's just me and Mr. What's for Tea. Sometimes the girls aren't here, sometimes it's just me and him, so I do tell you in my meals of the week if it's just going to be me and him. So this week we went to Asda, sometimes we go to Tesco, and just before lockdown we were going to Aldi and Lidl, but you can't always get everything that you need in the one shop, so we've been going to Asda because we don't need to go anywhere else. But just before I move on, I wanted to say a big thank you to the supporters of the channel over on Patreon. So thank you all very much, guys, and I'll leave a link to my Patreon just underneath this video. So in Asda, we spent just over £76 because we didn't actually need that much. So I just picked up the bits and bobs that I did need. We get a milk delivery, so I don't usually have milk, and I've still got quite a lot there from last week as well. And I also need to work through what's in the freezer. We've got a large chest freezer out in the garage as well as the freezer in the kitchen. So I'll need to get through what we've got first. So the first thing I picked up were our usual yoghurts, but like I said, we've still got quite a lot of yoghurt there. So I just picked up these large pots. These go quite quickly in our house. I also picked up a wee bag of potatoes, but we've been having more salads recently, so we haven't been buying as many potatoes. A couple of heads of broccoli. They didn't look great, but I could just take what they had. Some cream and also a big carton of milk. A small bag of lettuce and also some sugar snap peas. I haven't had them for a wee while actually. I also picked up some mushrooms. We're going to be having chops, so we'll use the mushrooms. And also a big box of salad tomatoes. I think these are fab value. I also picked up some loose apples. These are the pink ladies. And I thought this looked nice. I got this for me. That's just some apple, grapes and cheese. A punnet of strawberries. The punnet is just the container that they're in. We just call that a punnet. And I've seen this cheese, and I will make a cheese sauce and add in some corn and make it more of a meal. And that'll do all of us with some garlic bread. Some slimmer soup and 4 cans of sparkling water with rhubarb, and that was lovely. So Kate, if you're watching, try that. Some pineapple and some bananas. And some Brussels sprouts. These will go with anything. And also picked up some mini corn. We're going to be having burgers, so those will go at the side. A couple of gammon steaks for me and Mr. What's for Tea, and some burger buns. And I wanted to try this. This is just some drinking yoghurt and a big bag of sultanas because we're nearly out. My usual toast spread, I like that, and that chicken and white sauce makes a nice pie filling if you add in your own mushrooms and bacon. I picked these up for me. I love spicy noodles and I've never seen those ones. A net of onions because I'm nearly out of them. And another wee snack pack of fruit, and this was reduced. Picked up some tomato soup. Those are just some fruit gummies, sugar-free ones, and some no-drain tuna, and my Cullen skink soup I haven't had for a while. A couple of these corn slices. We've actually still got some in the freezer. Our usual jacket potatoes, and another bag of these lighter home chips. I got these a couple of weeks ago and we all really enjoyed them. Some baked beans and some plain flour. A couple of air fresheners for the garage, and Mr. What's for Tea picked these 3 plants up. 3 for £5, and these are fuchsia plants. And we've got some of these in the garden already, but he is a bit of a gardener. He loves his garden. Me, not so much. I seem to kill everything that I touch, but he's quite a keen gardener. So that's everything that was spent in Asda, and we've still got a few bits and bobs to collect from the butcher. In fact, Mr. What's for Tea is away down just now. I've got a minced round to pick up, and also some pork chops, some steak and some bacon. So you'll see those make an appearance in our meals of the week on Sunday. Monday. And talking about Meals of the Week on Sunday, mind to check back for that if you have entered the giveaway for the Degusta box, because that's where I do announce the winner for that. And we're also edging ever closer to that 40,000 subscriber giveaway for the £200 cash prize, which is international. So if you're interested in that, make sure to watch out for that milestone. But thank you very much for joining me, guys. And until I see you next time, which is going to be Sunday for Meals of the Week, take care of yourselves and bye for now. Bye now.